So online I had said, coming down here I have a different perspective on everything. What I meant by that was I understand why we're doing what we're doing when it comes to learning ourselves. I learned that it's really not about abilities, even though abilities are fun and cool. It's something that a lot of us have never really experienced, so it's kind of like once you start opening and realizing that things really aren't the way that they are, abilities can seem pretty cool, but they're not they're not the bigger picture at all. The bigger picture is understanding not only that you're with the universe and the universe is with you, but actually connecting in and helping improve the whatever situation, whatever system, whoever you might find on the street, whatever the case is, that you're always helping and improving to make something better.
Okay, now we got a whole different thing we're going to be working with him on, and this is going to be a bit harder. Now what I want you to do, I want you to focus on animating one while keeping one still, just like I just did, okay? One's got to stop while the other one is rolling. So I want you to be able to go back, forth, you see that? See, the other one was doing it a second ago, and that stopped. This is now going, that stopped. So that's exactly what I want from you, and I want you to be able to alternate it about 5 times. All right? And choose which one you're going to begin with. I'll leave that all up to you. Notice, people, how everything stopped. There's a reason for that. Here, and I want to show you also how completely energetically dead it is. You should be able to notice that there's no wind hitting the camera, but there's also an actual wind sock up there because we are at an RC center and they use this to know the direction that the wind is coming in, etc. So we got one right there, and then we also have another wind sock right over there in the form of an American flag that's laying straight down. So, but Dwayne saw that it in fact is very possible to get a 360 going on in this environment, as I made sure to demonstrate it for him the second that he got in here. And did it work or did it not work, Dwayne?
It worked.
That's right. Now he's supposed to get 5 full 360s in a row, and then he's got to reverse it. So he's going to find that it's going to be pretty difficult considering the amount of energy that there is going on in the environment. Now he could work on cranking the energy up, but what the best technique to use is actual magnetism. And that is to make the thing move without having to use any wind to make it occur, which he also saw for his own eyes. Good. He's using a technique of proximity by walking around it. And that is a way of layering your own energy system in to the object and the environment itself to make things easier for you.
Really, it's just to know yourself. I think that's the most important. If things seem hard, don't stress out about it. Just work on yourself. Always go back to yourself. You know, one of the things with knowledge and acquiring knowledge is you keep moving forward. But just because you are moving forward doesn't mean that you have to keep moving forward. You can just relax where you are and learn what you have already learned and master that. Just because you might be being pushed along further, it doesn't mean that you have to, keep up with the race. There is no race really. It's take it slow. That's what I would say. That's pretty much the most important, is learning yourself, learning the aspects of why you tick, learning the aspects of, why you do what you do, really, understanding that, is what you're doing really your own thinking, or is it a different form of thinking? You have to question yourself and why you're doing what you're doing, and if what you're doing falls in line with love, I think then you're on the right track. And I think that learning and taking courses, ultimately that helps learn you. You'll know yourself. That's what I've been taught here, is know yourself.